And stitching alone can be a pain. I don't know. This is a little more challenging. I found both screws were loose. This plate does appear to be a little bent up front, so I don't know. I'm going to have to, when I get the press put together, I don't really want to hammer it because it's plated. I'll probably put it in the press and then have to press it flat, I think. But it does feel like it's got a little more of a... The back side not as much, but the front side's bent up a little bit. So, but tighten down, we'll see. The dog seemed that the feed dog feet coming up a little higher, all the way tightened down, it's not moving. I'm curious to see how this is going to feed, so I'm going to do another stitch. I'm going to pause, and I'll continue once I've done the stitching. Enough bitching. Okay, that did it. I'm sure my focus is going to be a pain in it for me, but this is basically goes all the way down, and then I went from 7, which I still don't think is that long. Compared to the other machines, it seems like a shorter stitch. I'm almost wondering if those family rotaries have a longer stitch, just because they did more heavy-duty leather. It might be something to consider. They might just have that longer stitch length, but yeah. So, came down, shortened, I think it was like 7, then I went down to like 4, then I went down to 1 or 2, and then 1. Yeah, 2, then 1. And 1 was right there. And then I went into the, to make sure that I can increase again. There wasn't something mechanical screwing that up. So I went back into the longer stitch length, which almost seems like going on the upstroke. It was going back to the increase, and it went a little longer. Not much, but a little bit, to when I went to 7. Maybe when I started on 7, I didn't have it all the way up because this one is a little stiffer. So, but I did increase slowly going up. And then I went from reverse all the way, the longest reverse stitch length, a little shorter. There's not markings for the stitch length in reverse. And then forwarded a little bit to kind of tie that end up. Almost looks like in reverse, so it would be the tension's too tight in reverse, but otherwise I think the tension looks good on all these stitches. It's a little ping as a needle. I think it's finer thread. I almost need like I need a different needle because this is just punching holes in. But it looks good from what I can see. Yeah, I mean it looks really good. So I think we're pretty much dialed in with this machine, and I'm good to go. So again, I've got kind of crappier thread. This is old thread, really probably not the best to use, but for testing these out, testing my patience, this is doing it. So that's pretty cool. That's neat. But like I said, with this I can still, as with over there, the White FR parts machine, even though she is about the prettiest, she's my newest one, and of that look, she's good looking in general, but yeah, I don't know. This is giving me good experience of a stitch length. I think, like I said, the White FR, I'm seeing that could have a leather needle. See how that does with heavier textile thread. The bobbin and the upper, you know, the lower and the bobbin, and see how that punches through leather. Because I have a feeling one of those will be a leather heavy duty machine. But it'll be interesting to see what those. What the other machines can do with the longest stitch length, and especially those Sears Kenmores too, because I am observing, you know, kind of coming into this blind, just kind of, you know, like I said, I'm more into this mechanical, the rescue, made in the USA, rescue, save, you know, I guess donating, selling, whatever I went up doing with the machines. I'm going to keep some of those. The original plan was to sew the heavy duty tarps, and then if I've got some custom leather, custom vinyl, awning vinyl for like the boats, which originally that was designed for the boats, splash guards, canoe splash guards, and then it's kind of turning into minimalist where it's like, ooh, poly sil or whatever that material is called, the lightweight Cordura Denier that's coated with silicone. I don't know, we'll see. I'll figure that out. But yeah, cool. So getting some stitching in, a little less bitching. Good deal. Okay. You take care, be safe out there, stay healthy, Christ be with you.